Hello there and welcome to Sports Scene. It's the final round of the SWPL fixtures and there's still plenty to play for. Who will get their hands on this trophy? Will it be Celtic or Rangers? A win for Celtic and they'll be crowned champions. But if they drop points, Rangers can capitalise. Former Scotland striker Julie Fleeting is with us as the drama unfolds. Let's have a look at the action.
Another massive final day in the Scottish Power Women's Premier League. Celtic start the afternoon in control at the top of the table on goal difference. Elena Sadiku names an unchanged side from the team that started in style on Wednesday. Caitlin Hayes scored here on the final day of last season. Natasha Flint was on fire in a fabulous first half performance in that win against Hearts on Wednesday. Natalie Ross and Amy Gallagher have shaken off knocks to start again. One change from Hibs from their defeat to Rangers in midweek. Joelle Murray replaces her long-time defensive teammate Siobhan Hunter. It's Murray's 507th Hibs appearance for the former Scotland international. Jodie Bokum could be the biggest threat to Celtic's championship hopes. She has 25 league goals this season. Can Hibs do further here? Notley nods it down. Bokum rattles the crossbar. That was some strike from Jodie Bokum.
Yeah, I think Celtic will be well aware of the danger she poses. She doesn't need many opportunities. She watches the ball come across and it's a fantastic strike.
Morrison twists away, sends it over. Doherty with a strong hand. A superb save from Kelsey Doherty.
Yeah, it's a top-class save because that one was nestling in the far corner. You know, a really good period of pressure here from Hibs. You know, Celtic struggling to get out, but what a fantastic save that was to keep the score at 0-0.
Ross. Ball forward. Flint makes her move. Hibs try and close the angle down. It's on top of Frayne and it just bounces behind for the corner. A shaky moment for Katie Frayne.
Yeah, Frayne's, you know, she'll be disappointed. You know, that's a comfortable catch for her.
Gallagher, Flint goes on her own. A sliding challenge from Eddie. Gallagher's there though. Amy Gallagher again. Lawson blocked. Flint once more. She goes for goal. Deflection. Celtic corner.
I know she's a striker, but you know, sometimes I think she does choose the wrong option sometimes. You know, there again probably had an opportunity to pass beforehand. Gallagher's unlucky, but again there's players here to lay it off to.
Barkley and Bowie battle. Gallagher gets the ball. Caitlin Hayes. There's only two in the box for Celtic. Lawson heads away but landed uncomfortably. Agnew continues and goes for goal! And now Celtic hit the crossbar. Agnew for Ashford Clifford. Lawson clears.
It's a great strike on her left foot. She just controls it, one thought in her mind.
Kirsty Howat scored a hat-trick against Hibs on Wednesday. She's up top again with Rio Hardy. Between them, they have 39 goals this season. Kirsty McLean is fit enough to start after returning on the bench midweek. Change of shape for Thistle today. Maybe a surprise to see Carla Boyce and Rachel Davidson left out as Cara Henderson pushes further up. Rosie Slater comes into the defence to make it a 5. Colley breezes into the box. Rio Hardy not on her best form recently and unable to send Rangers into an early lead.
It was unlucky there. It was a great ball into the box and it should be going into the back of the net really. You know, you're not getting in. She's walking straight onto it and she can't find the back of the net, and I think that's the problem that Rangers have had over the last few weeks.
Well, they're in here. It's Howat's wonderful effort and he's been unable to keep it out. And Rangers beginning to keep their end of the bargain. Howat with the early strike.
Just knows where the goal is, and it's a great finish into the corner and gives Easton no chance.
as Macaulay curls one in, and that's almost a second for Howitts.
It's great play, just taps it past and runs onto it, and it's a great delivery into the box this time, right in behind the defence. It's so difficult to mark, and Kirsty Howitt for me has to score.
Well, Macaulay's broken the trap here, and another one goes begging for Rangers. They're starting to rack these up.
It's great play here, great turn by Kirsty Howitt, and finds Macaulay wide. She's got acres at a room, she only needs to hit the target there, just put it into the corner.
Can Rangers find a second here as Meadag strikes? Yes, they can! And this is Rangers really sending out a message.
It's a great finish, isn't it? It's on her weaker foot, but she's got the time. She can eye it up, and she just puts it into the corner past Easton.
Howitt's thought process razor sharp. Here's Macaulay in behind again, and it's kept out by Faulkner. Hardy on the turn. Arnott, drop of the shoulder, good cross, flags down, Rangers have 3. There's the form, it's Kirsty Howitt, who now has 5 in her last, 1.5 games. What a return from injury for the forwards. Opting for short this time. McLaughlin pulls the trigger, and off the base of the post it goes.
Whipped in. Hayes heads back. Kelly Clark! What a goal that would have been. She can't find the target, but the captain looking to launch Celtic into the lead. And Katie Frayne, though, in the end untroubled. Ashford Clifford out for Flint. She has space. She's running at Leah Eddy. It's Natasha Flint. Frayne with a big stop.
Yeah, that's a superb save from Katie Frayne. You know, keeping the score level. Tash Flint again bearing down on goal.
I think Jane Ross has been a key player for this squad, just, you know, her experience.
She's looking to help shovel Rangers forward here. It comes to McLaughlin! No stopping that, and certainly no stopping Rangers today. And Olivia McLaughlin, and potentially our last home game for Rangers, thumps into the back of the net for 4.
Nice Shen. Longlu. Longlu clips it up towards Gallagher, facing away from goal. She might still have the chance. Amy Gallagher! She's done it! Listen to the noise around Celtic Park. Heartbreak on the final day last season. Euphoria on the final day this season. It's the former Hibernian forward. Her 25th league goal of the season is Amy Gallagher. And heartbreak for Hibs. It's heartbreak for Joelle Murray at the end of the game. But incredible scenes as now the Celtic players make their way forward to the halfway line to applaud a leader, a legend, an icon.
The SWPL title will be decided by the finest of margins in the final seconds of the season. Celtic have taken the lead against Hibs in the 90th minute, and that goal provided nothing else happens at Celtic Park, will deny Rangers the title. And Rangers, for all the control and dominance they've had today, always knew it would rely on Celtic slipping up, but in the final seconds of the season they've kept their balance and their composure.
Celtic set for a first SWPL title. Chloe Craig will hold. That's it! For the first time, Celtic are Scottish Women's Premier League champions. Amy Gallagher with the magic moment. Kelly Clark will lift the SWPL trophy. And Celtic are SWPL champions for the first time in their history.
Absolutely brilliant scenes here at Celtic Park. Let's get some reaction then. Elena, you have made history as a Celtic manager. How does that feel?
Incredible. I'm out of words. The only thing I feel right now is for the players. Wow, like what an effort today. Like obviously we tried to create, we tried to score, and in the end we got it in. So I'm so proud and happy for the players, for the staff, for the club. Yeah.
Your players left it late. They created chances. They were missing chances. What was going through your mind as the clock was ticking on?
I was actually screaming a lot, like be calm, because it felt like, you know, we were rushed, we were stressed. And I know that we create chances. We've been doing it since I came here, especially in the split. So yeah, we got it in the end.
And talk us through your emotions when Amy Gallagher gets that late goal.
I think I was running up and down, and then in my head I was like, wait, we need to be ready for 5 more minutes. No, I felt a big relief because you can see the players also going crazy, and I was just like, this is the moment that the vision was during the split, and now they can celebrate.
You've come in partway through the season. What was your hardest part in getting to this point today?
I think it was pretty much changing the mindset, just because of before I felt like the mindset was more about like we're underdogs and we don't have the same budget, we don't have this. But when you play for Celtic, when you're in Celtic, you need to change mindset to say that we're going to dominate no matter what. And that's something I think we've been seeing since the split is, we're not underdogs, we're a team that dominates.
Did it take your players a little while to embrace that change in mindset?
Yeah, obviously I think I started with two losses, so but then I'm a coach and I'm a person and I need to adapt to the players as well. So yeah, I'm just happy that they welcomed me with open arms and been listening to me, and I think we work together really well.
And obviously we're winning the title, comes Champions League football. How much are you relishing that challenge?
Right now I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to make sure to, breathe a little bit because it's been really intense. And then obviously, I have job to do during the summer. We're going to have players out, we're going to have players in. We're going to build the new structure, the new mindset. We're going to keep building, keep creating something amazing. So yeah, but tonight I'm going to celebrate.
A little party, a big party.
Yeah, a little one.
Elena, congratulations. What a brilliant season you've had. Well done. Well, let's talk to a couple of history girls, shall we? You knew all about the pain this time last year. How good does it feel to be winning that title, Celtic's first ever?
I don't really have the words. We've dreamt of it, we've been talking about it. It's consumed our lives for weeks now. We speak about the fact that the club's never done it before, and we've given a lot to the club and how much it would mean, and we love the group. The group's brilliant, and how much it would mean to do it for the group, and how much it would mean to do it for those that have played their part in our journey. And I'm absolutely buzzing. It was a moment that I've thought about for so long, and I'm getting a bit older, so you start panicking a bit that it's not happening. But for it to happen at Celtic Park, Amy Gallagher scoring the goal,
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Was the pressure maybe telling today? Because obviously Amy pops up with a late goal, but at times it just looked like it wasn't going to be your day in front of goal.
Look, Hibs are a good team. I don't think, barring maybe one result very early on in the season, Hibs have been heavily beaten by any of the teams in the top half of the table. They've really, really competed this year, and they've probably been unlucky a couple of times not to take points off any of the top three teams, other than Glasgow City, maybe a draw at Petershill recently. You know, I genuinely think that this year they've impressed me. Grant's a really good manager, and we knew that it wasn't going to be easy today. We had to stick to our task and wait for our moments. We maybe had a couple of moments before that we didn't quite take, but Camhead stood up when it mattered, and we got it done.
Kel, you've been here quite a long time.
Yeah.
Did you feel something special about this season? Did you always feel that this could be it for you?
I honestly thought that last year, so I tried to stop it happening this year because it hurts when it goes the other way. But no, it was brilliant. It was honestly, the group are so good that, you know, I never really doubted us. I knew that we could do it. I know we've got the quality, we've got the heart. Everybody likes each other. It's a really, really, really good group.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's true, isn't it? So, you know, I don't know. I think a few weeks ago I did have that feeling. But the closer it gets, your main concern, you're nervous. You want it so bad that you're nervous, but nah, I don't know. I just can't wait to go and party, honestly.
Amy, have you ever scored a more important goal in your career, do you think?
It's honestly the best day of my life. Honestly, celebrating in front of the fans, doing it for the team, for the club. It's honestly an unbelievable feeling.
Talk us through the goal, because I was watching it and I thought maybe you'd lost your chance, I'm going to be honest, but you did so well to remain composed, get a second bite of the cherry, and there you go.
Yeah, I think during the game, obviously we had a few chances that just wasn't going our way, but I always had in the back of my mind just get that one chance. In fact, they put it in the back of the net. Unbelievable.
How special was it playing in front of a sizable crowd here at Celtic Park as well?
Yeah, I think we've had a good backing this season with our fans, and I think coming to the last game and having 7,000 fans here to win the league, it's just can't get better than that.
Well, it's fair to say that Hibs came so close to spoiling the party here. Let's talk to outgoing Hibs captain Joelle Murray. Joelle, your final game, you nearly went out with a bang.
Yeah, we did. I think the girls left absolutely everything on the park today, and yeah, just those final moments, those fine details, and Celtic ultimately got the goal. Their pressure probably deserved in the second half.
We all know that you're hanging up the captain's armband. How does it feel? Quite an emotional day, I would imagine.
Yeah, very emotional, quite surreal. I probably won't hit me until maybe tomorrow or next week sometime. But yeah, hanging up the boots, for me it was a decision I fully considered, and absolutely the right decision to make at the right time.
So what's next? Are you going to see more of your pals, or?
Well, hope so, because they've not seen me in years. But yeah, I think for me, I'm going to step into the coaching kind of side of things at the club. I think if I stepped away completely, it would leave a massive void in my life, because I've been doing it for so long. So yeah, I think the next chapter will be a coaching one. I'll be the one telling the girls to run, opposed to the one doing the running.
Well, I might see you on mic.
Well, here's hoping.
You could be joining us.
Joelle, you've had an absolutely brilliant career. We wish you, whatever you do, all the very best. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Well, let's get some more analysis from you, Julie, on not just this game, but the whole season. What a final day.
Yeah, I mean, last season we know just how exciting it was, that final day, those final moments. And this season didn't disappoint either, having those two teams still fighting it out to the very, very end. Just made it a really special end to the season again.
Yeah, does it feel like a bit like the changing of the guard, if you like? Celtic, after their disappointment last season, have gone one better this time around. Obviously, Rangers finishing in second place for that, claiming that second Champions League spot.
Yeah, I mean, it was so close. It came down to goal difference, and it just shows you how important every single game throughout the season is. I think for Celtic, they've worked extremely hard. They've had a real transition season with a new manager coming in. That's not easy, but I think for them, you've got to give them credit, the players credit. They've been able to adapt really, really quickly, and I think the second half of the season, they've been extremely strong. They've finished it really well. I think this afternoon was a real test for them, because it was such an important game for them. It was a huge occasion with it being here at Celtic Park, a big crowd in to watch them. the expectation was there that they were going to take care of it, and Hibs made it extremely difficult for them. They came out and they fought, they defended really well, and it just took one little bit of magic from Amy Gallagher right at the death.
Yeah, it certainly did come in the end. Congratulations to Celtic, crowned SWPL title winners for this season. It was a sore afternoon for Rangers though. Let's now hear from their manager, Joe Potter.
Coming in today was never in our hands, and that's something that you can't control, and it's not a nice feeling. So we knew that it was always going to take a favour from elsewhere, which you don't want to always rely on, but we also knew that we needed to turn up today and get 3 points, because we'd have been even more gutted if we'd have got a favour elsewhere and not turned up ourselves. So I was really proud of the performance today. I think that showed exactly what we've been about all season. We were ruthless, we didn't stop. I talk about our fitness levels all the time. I think it showed today. The squad, it was a real squad effort, and it just puts us in a really good position to go again next year.
I'm really proud of my players this season. It's been a long, hard campaign, but to get back-to-back top 6 finishes and, as you said, get them to a cup final, it's progression for us as a football club, and us moving forward, that's what it's all about. We try to be better in the top 6 than we were last year. We were, so it's progression again, and then next year can we go and do it again? That's a big question.
Well, Julie, you can understand the disappointment. Rangers kept up their end of the bargain, scoring the 4 goals, but obviously what happened here meant it wasn't enough, but it'll be a real sore one for them, won't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's always difficult when it's not in your own hands. You're relying on other teams to do you a favour, you're relying on other teams to slip up. So I think Rangers would have been aware that it was a big ask this afternoon for Hibs to take points off Celtic, considering the form that they've been in. But of course, yes, they finished the season on a high in terms of the league. They've won their game, it was convincing. They've got a cup final now to look forward to, which they'll be even more desperate to get their hands on that trophy, having just fallen at the last hurdle for the championship.
Yeah, they've obviously already won the League Cup already. They'll be eyeing the Scottish Cup, although I'm sure Hearts will have something to say about that. But how important does that now become, so that the season doesn't look, does look fairly successful?
Yeah, I mean, 2 trophies at the end of a season would be extremely successful. They've got that 1 trophy just now. They obviously have the Champions League spot as well. So the title is the one that every team wants. That's generally the best team. You can't go a full season and win the title and not be the best team. So that will be a sore one for them. But to still have that cup final to look forward to, and to still have the opportunity to get your hands on another trophy, will be really important to the players. And I'm sure now that'll be their focus. The game's finished. The league's finished. It's now the importance of the Scottish Cup final.
Joe Potter, a manager new into the Scottish game as well. What will she have learned about Rangers and about the Scottish League as well?
I think when you look across the season, they had a brilliant start to the season, Rangers. They were extremely dominant for long spells. But it's every single fixture, every single game is so important. Dropping that 1 point, dropping 2 points, dropping however many goals, every single game is absolutely crucial, because you look at it, it came down to goal difference for them, and that's where they fell short. So I think knowing just how tight it can be between themselves and Celtic, and also Glasgow City, I think when they start the next campaign, they'll just be addressing the fact that every single minute on that park counts when you've got a Rangers jersey on.
Yeah, it was certainly quite the title race, was it not? For Glasgow City, well, the final day of the season was really just all about trying to end things on a high. They were at home to Hearts.
Glasgow City will finish 3rd, Hearts will finish 4th, no matter what happens today. Prior to the Partick Thistle win, just 2 points from 9 for Glasgow City, 4 changes. Lee Gibson returns to goal. Forrest Love and Fulton all in. Well, Hearts have lost 4 of the last 5, 4 changes from the side that lost to Celtic. Charlotte Parker-Smith returns a goal. Penman, Adam Oaken and Husband all come in. Good battling for the ball. Muir plays it back. Picks off Crisoli. Kozak will chase. Giamona's going in. The goalkeeper should get that. That hasn't done so. And the opening goal after just 3 minutes. Carly Giamona. Well, Waldy and Charlotte Parker-Smith couldn't deal with it, and the little tap past the goalkeeper for the opener. Forrest. Fulton, that's a decent ball in. The looping header, the goalie's in trouble. And Charlotte Wardlaw makes it 2-0 after just 6 minutes. Been a wonderful start from the home team. The looping header unable to be kept out. Glasgow City in control, playing some nice stuff too. Muir plays that down. Here's the opportunity to get it across. There's the chance. Well, it was Muir, and Emma Brownlee got her off the line. Hearts continuing to push, trying to find a way through. Goal would get them right back into this game too. There's McGovern out wide. Katie Lockwood with a shot. It's a really good effort. Gibson. Husband will hook that away. Pressure continues though. Colville. Charlotte Wardle will hold on at the edge of the box and tip that one in. That's a good save for the goalkeeper. Charlotte Parker-Smith read it well from Wardlaw. Hearts still pushing. Glasgow City have dealt with them well. Carly Giamona. Giamona still going. That's a terrific run. She just needs the finish for 3. Did all the hard work and couldn't find the finish. Okay, just playing through the phases. Now there's the pass through. The opportunity to cut back. There's the chance. Well, Fulton and Sullivan combined. Colville with the ball over. This could be flicked through. Opportunity for Hearts right to the death. Megan Bell can't find the way past Lee Gibson. Remains 2-0. Glasgow City looking like they'll take all 3 points.
This is the way that we wanted to end the season in terms of finishing it off positively with a good result today. Of course, we're disappointed that we're not in the title race, but we'll now go away and review and look at what we can do better and come back next season a lot stronger than we were this season.
I think that this season the gap have been smaller than last season. That is a big step. Just hope that next season still we can be closer and competing for that 3rd position.
Well, Glasgow City ending the season with a win there. New territory though for Glasgow City, no Champions League football for them to look forward to. They'll need a response for next season, won't they?
Yeah, they will. I think Leanne Ross will already have started to build for next season. I think for them, they're such an iconic club in women's football, and it's really important that we keep them at the top of our game. I think the people that they have behind them will be there to do that and support the players. But yes, it's disappointing for them. They've done so well in previous years in European football and Champions League. And yes, it'll be different for them, but it's now about building for next season. It's now about, can they get a squad together, the depth within their squad as well, that can come back and compete for the championship.
Well, it all came down to the final day at the bottom as well. Dundee United and Hamilton Accies only separated by that 1 point. Who would be relegated and who would claim that relegation playoff spot? Let's look at all the action now from the teams in the bottom 6.
Alana Marshall takes to the pitch for the final time as a Spartans player as she prepares to hang up her boots. Record appearance holder Louise Mason and Becky Galbraith also make their final appearances for Spartans. Clint Lancaster takes charge of his final game for Aberdeen. He makes one change from that 4-3 defeat to Montrose, with Maddie Finney coming in for Amy Black. Aberdeen putting some early pressure on. Nice little play there. Have a goal from distance. Oh, and it's tipped onto the bar by Alicia Yates. That was a really good save from the Spartans keeper. Aberdeen look to go again. Ava Thompson's doing really well to keep possession there. Can she find a teammate? That's a lovely strike from distance, and again it's off the bar. Nice bit of play from Aberdeen. Captain Hannah Stewart will have a go, and she finds the corner. What a goal from the Aberdeen captain to give her side the lead right on the stroke of half-time. It's a lovely strike there and just nestles it into that corner. Spartans are exerting the pressure here, and that's almost an own goal from Chloe Gover. They do well to scramble it away, and Jenny Curry eventually gets to it, but it looked like that one nearly went over the line. Spartans again putting the pressure on. That's a great ball in, and Simone McMahon's found the back of the net. It's a tidy finish. It's a great bit of play there, and a lovely little tap in from McMahon. Spartans go looking for a second. Louise Mason picks up the ball. It's a lovely cross in, and Maya Bates is there, and it's a tidy little finish into the bottom corner. Didn't look the most comfortable. Louise Mason on her last appearance with a lovely little ball in, and it's in the back of the net from Bates.
A great game, but more importantly, nice to finish on a high at the end of the season, especially when obviously people that mean so much to the club are leaving as well. So yeah, a good way to go out.
My Spartans career has been absolutely fantastic. I've spent 11, 12 years at this club, and I've made some amazing memories and some amazing friendships that, you know, even after the game, I'll still have my pals after it.
You know, we finished on, I think we finished on 40 points, which is a massive achievement for the team to finish on that amount of points. And look, I just hope that they can now kick on from that next season with the new manager, whoever that will be, coming in. And obviously, I wish them well, and wish the players well. But it's been a brilliant season, and thank you to everybody at the league and all the teams and everybody involved, because certainly everybody's made my time here very enjoyable.
United just need to match or better whatever happens in the Accies game. The bad news is they've lost all 3 games to Motherwell this season without scoring a goal against them. They make no changes from the side that drew 1-1 with Aberdeen through the week. Emily Much is back in the sticks for Motherwell, while Kayla Jordan, Myrne Cunningham and captain Jill Ingalls come back into the starting 11. Jordan whips the corner in. Oh, that's a huge chance for Jo Addy, and she knows it. A perfect opportunity to give Motherwell the lead. Collins trying to get away from the challenge. And no foul given. Jade Wilson lumps it up the pitch. And now Jo Addy is up against Steedman. And Jo Addy is just about able to deal with that before Emily Much can get there. Morgan Cross chasing in behind again. Well, she's gotten to the ball first ahead of Nicola Jameson. Morgan Cross still going. Great save, Megan Sidey. Cross giving the United defence all sorts of bother. Ingalls. Back to Cunningham, that's a loose touch. Oh, this could be a chance for Dundee United, and it's all of Motherwell's making. It comes back to Steedman, and she slices it high and wide. Georgie Robb pressuring the Motherwell defence there. Brooke Nunn tries from distance, good save, Megan Sidey again. United give it away. Jordan back to Anderson. Good play from Amy Anderson, and a good pass as well. Brooke Nunn, the on loan Hibs winger, up against her defender. Crosses to the front post, it's a battle for it, it drops to Louisa Boys! And Motherwell's Player of the Year gives them the lead in Dundee. She beat Megan Sidey to the ball and finished for her 6th of the season. Ingalls, the captain, gets the ball forward. Morgan Cross in behind. She cuts across Wilson, stumbles and gets it to Berry, and it's deflected behind. A great chance for Cross. Brooke Nunn. Motherwell continuing to dominate. It's cut low. United get it away.
as far as Brooke Nunn. Bailey Collins crossing, looking for cross. Oh, she had to do better, and the score remains 1-0 to Motherwell.
We never done great. Yeah, Motherwell had a lot of the possession, but we were managing that. We've not created too many chances. So, yeah, it's a defeat. We didn't want to end with a defeat here, but there was still positives, especially second half.
It's been a terrific run the players have been on, and you know, to finish the season, the 3 points as well is testament to the group. Since the turn of the year, went on an incredible run of form, so I'm delighted for them. Thought start to finish today, I thought we controlled the game, and I'd like to see them a bit more clinical at points in front of goal, but you know, I thought our game management, the game was good today.
What a huge day it is at both ends of SWPL 1. A draw would be enough for Accies to avoid 12th, provided Dundee United pick up nothing against Motherwell. If it's a 1-goal defeat in that regard, matters will be decided at the bottom on goals scored, which Accies have in their favour by 3. Mission accomplished for Montrose this season, safe and sound in 9th. That's where they'll finish in their first season after promotion. A point will guarantee that, well clear of any danger. Guthrie. Ross managed to keep it going, and McLaren pushes it on for Tammy Harkin, and that has to be parried over by young Emma Thompson. Daniel's cross. Dundee United's draw against Aberdeen midweek really makes Aki's life really difficult this afternoon, and it could be about to get harder. McLaren nods home, and it's taken less than 10 minutes. And that steepens the gradient even further for Accies, who are now staring down the barrel of relegation. That's up from Carter. All hands on deck here for Montrose, and off the line brilliantly. That's well taken from McLaren. Taylor with a bit of breathing space, time to assess. Guthrie gives her another chance. Daniel, drop of the shoulder past McDonald, and it's tucked in wonderfully. It's falling to pieces for Accies. Montrose have got them by the neck here. Brown with a wonderful finish. And that's 3. Looked like it might have come off Guthrie, but they're pointing at Taylor. And there's no way back now for the hosts. Bit of a nightmare scenario here for Accies. They'll have to produce a comeback that they just don't do on a regular basis. Can they find one? And the deflection takes it wide. McDonald ponders. McLaren. Montrose looking to twist the knife here. Taylor with the desire. Lovely flick. And so close to a 4th. Brown again. McLaren fit through it, everything. Comes now to Rob. Didn't need any help. Looking to get in on the act. It's long gone here for Accies. Anything will be a consolation as GR tries to find it. Well saved by Mowat.
They've failed an objective, but the players are not failures, and I really want to underline and feel the players deserve credit. The fact that we were 9 points behind Dundee United at one point and we've taken it to the last day, and yeah, I think that is something that needs to be highlighted.
We've learned how to deal with the league much better, and it just took us a little bit of time to find our foot, but I've had so many good compliments about how we've done this season, and again, really proud of them.
Yeah, tight race at the bottom as well. In the end, it's Hamilton Accies who are relegated, and maybe no great surprise. They've been down at the bottom for the vast majority of the season, but nonetheless, still very, very disappointing for them.
Yeah, of course they'll be disappointed. I think they had a really poor start to the season. They didn't have their first win until the end of January, and that then gives you an awful lot to do. But recently, their performances and their results have picked up. But equally, I think it was just too big a gap by that stage, and a real pity to lose them out the league. Montrose, on the other hand, a team who have been on a journey throughout the season. We've been able to see them progress and really develop, and that's exactly what you want to see. You want teams to come into the league and remain there, and you want to see improvements, so all credit to Montrose.
Yeah, let's talk about Dundee United. Of course, they finished in that relegation playoff spot. They'll play Kilmarnock, who finished second in SWPL 2. Who is the advantage with in that one? The team that's got the momentum of winning, or the team who's experienced top flight action?
I think it's going to be a really tough game. It's going to be a really tight game. I think, as you say, Kilmarnock are going to come into the fixture having a lot of confidence, having got that second spot. They've been winning games, and yes, of course, you do have that momentum. Dundee United, though, will look like they want to remain in the top flight. They'll know what it's been like. They'll have developed, they'll know changes that they'll make, and they'll be absolutely desperate to hang on to it. So a really difficult one to call, and I'm sure it's going to be a tough game for both sides.
I'm sure it is. Let's have a look at how the SWPL table looks after the final round of fixtures then. Celtic crowned champions then on goal difference. Rangers claim that runners-up spot, both finishing on 82 points. Rangers also qualifying for the Champions League. Glasgow City finishing in third. At the bottom, just confirmation that Accies are relegated as they finish on 14 points. Dundee United a point better off. They will play Killie in the relegation playoff on Thursday. And there's plenty more footballing action coming your way across BBC Scotland. On Wednesday, Steve Clarke names his Euro 2024 squad. Watch the announcement live from 12:30. That's on the BBC Sport Scotland website. Sports Scene brings you highlights of the Premiership playoff final between Raith Rovers and Ross County. The first leg is on Thursday at 10:30 on BBC Scotland. The second leg on Sunday at 7:15. It's Scottish Cup final weekend. We'll bring you the men's action on Saturday between Celtic and Rangers from 1:15 on BBC One Scotland. And the following day, the Women's Cup final between Rangers and Hearts is on BBC One from 2 o'clock. And the latest episode of the Behind the Goals podcast is available on BBC Sounds on Tuesday. Well, that's it from myself and Julie. It was an exciting end once again to the final day of the SWPL. Congratulations to Celtic, winners of the league title for the very first time. From us all, bye-bye.
She might still have the chance. Amy Gallagher! For the first time, Celtic are Scottish Women's Premier League champions.